How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're playing Spider-Man 2 on PC. We're running my overclocked MSI Vanguard RTX 1590 graphics card and Ryzen 9 9950X3D CPU. So firstly, as always, I'll start off by showing you the graphics setting really quickly. So currently we are running a resolution of 3040 by 2160 on my 4K 144Hz display. And video low reflex latency is enabled, along with HDR. You may have to wait 2 or 3 days for the HDR to process on YouTube. Currently, we are running no frame generation. We'll test that a little bit later in the video. Upscaling set to DLSS quality mode with the transformer model, so 1440p render resolution. We will test out 4K native a little bit later in the video. And as for the advanced graphics settings, everything is ultra high preset with all the ray trace reflections, interior shadows, and ambient occlusion turned on to very high. And all these settings here, level detail set to ultra, traffic density very high, and all these other settings here fully maxed out with chromatic aberration and vignetting turned off. And yeah, so we're gonna test 4K with DLSS quality mode, 4K native, 4K of DLSS quality mode and frame generation, and then we'll test 1440p and 1080p native resolutions. Per request, I added the GPU voltage. Now shows up the MSI afterburner. It is right after the GPU memory utilization. So we're pulling about 1.010 voltage, and that'll be a new setting that you'll see all of my feature videos. So hopefully that's helpful for some of you guys to monitor more settings of the GPU. Now I did play through the whole storyline of Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, so I don't plan on playing the whole storyline on PC, but I do want to play some of it and see how it runs and plays. It does appear to be very heavy at 4K native, which like I said, we will test out a little bit later in the video. And we'll see how everything runs in place. And then we're going to be fighting the Sandman, which is the first boss battle that Spider-Man 2 starts out with. And we'll try our best, and we'll see how everything runs in place. Enjoy, guys. But yeah, it looks really beautiful though, really detailed environment. I would say it's very heavy, like I said, which you will see when I test out 4K native. It even gets much lower FPS, so very heavy Titanfall the ray tracing effects.
You okay? Yeah, but I think we found him. Marco! What the? That's Sandman? MJ wasn't kidding. We gotta help him before he hurts someone. Or himself. That arm looks dangerous.
Ah, shit.
He's really lost at this time. We gotta stop him. Quick! He's winding up, bro. Maybe he's hungry. Should toss the big guy a snack. What's the plan? Keep him busy. I got an idea. Oh, crap. Still angry after all these years, Marco? You should try yoga. Must be more of a Pilates guy. That was your idea? Never said it was a good one. It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach physics, have awkward conversations in the teacher's lounge. Everything's gonna be okay. Spider-Man, think you can sign for this delivery?
Yeah, pretty intense scene, guys. There's so much going on.
Mini Marcos?
I'm gonna reset the afterburner one time here.
Set Mr. Airstick down, but not before he barked on my suit. He's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new friends. What the? He can do that? Apparently. Need you now.
Parker?
I'm sorry, who's this?
Principal Evans.
Of course, Principal.
Lab students have evacuated their classroom. Where are you? Mr. Parker!
I just forgot something in my car.
What was that?
Nothing. I'm just. It worked. I mean, I'm just running back right now.
Get back here and supervise your students, or else.
That does not sound good.
Almost there. How you holding up?
Miles? Principal Evans called.
Okay, so 4K DLSS call mode averaging 81 FPS, 1% low at 56, max FPS at 101. But yeah, pretty intense scene to even get the settings changed here. But let's go ahead and let's enable 4K native. Go ahead and apply that setting.
During a
Set the afterburner.
emergency.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's a lot heavier to render 4K native with all the ray tracing features. It's undoubtedly a very heavy game to run.
Sandman.
I always hated that name.
I know you're angry at me.
This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone!
I want to help you. But it's gonna hurt first.
And this 1% lows are crazy low. Reset the afterburner.
Guess he wasn't happy to reconnect.
Yeah, he's not really the nostalgic type.
Let me go, or I'll kill you.
He's not listening. We gotta turn it up a notch.
Ow!
He hates water. His shoulder's already wet.
Bet he's not a big fan of electricity then either.
Read my mind. Felt that all right. We need more water though.
I'll hit him with webs while I get sparky.
I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime. He's stunned. Take your shot.
But yeah, 4K native is just so heavy that it's hard to even get a good understanding of the performance because it's just so heavy. Frame timing graphics all over the place. And obviously it's a very heavy scene, there's a lot going on, but
You want more? It's weapon time! I can get up close now.
But 4K native averaging 43 FPS, 1% low sync at 26, and max FPS of 58. Alright, so now let's enable DLSS quality mode. And then let's turn on 1x frame generation. So go ahead and apply that setting. Reset the afterburner.
It's working. Just need to keep it up.
And that seems to boost the FPS to 145. So I would say on the 5090, at least for this heavy scene, you run 4K DLSS quality mode with frame generation to make things playable. But we'll see how much playable it is because obviously it's going to be lower 1% lows with frame generation, but we'll see how much it plays. And then we'll test out 1440p.
Watch out! No, 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 no!
Damn. I remember seeing that scene on PS5. I was so blown away by it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, maintaining much higher FPS with frame generation here.
Thought I lost you there. Can't get rid of me that easy. Time for Genki to work his magic. Genki, you there?
Dude, this is nuts.
I know, man. But listen, we need a big water source by Wall Street.
Well, let me check the grid. Stay safe, dude. You too, Mr. Parker.
Will do. Wait, what? He knows?
Genki knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier.
Knew I never should have taught at a gifted school.
But it looks like 4K with DLSS call to it, averaging 139 FPS, 1% low, sitting at 54, and a max FPS of 194. So yeah, that's probably the sweet spot for the 5090, which is pretty sad with use all those upscaling technology, but it is what it is. These games are heavy to run, I guess. Alright, so let's turn off frame generation, and let's lower down the render resolution to 1440p. Give me 1 moment for monitor to respond here. Reset the afterburner. And then we'll see how 1440p runs, and once that's on 1440p with DLSS Skull Smith.
Sand! Harder than it looks. Time for face to face. Here it comes.
Yeah, I'm rusty with my controls here, guys. I apologize. It's a little bit different on the Xbox controller than the PlayStation controller. It's similar, but different. Shit. Keep getting blown away here. But 1440p native, averaging 85 FPS, 1% low, sitting at 61, and a max FPS at 115. Alright, let's very briefly test out DLSS Smith at 1440p, so we'll turn on upscaling. Oops, wrong one. So we'll turn that to quality mode, apply. Reset the afterburner.
Let him tag me again.
Yeah, and I'm playing on a lower difficulty level because I want to try to focus on how the benchmark is, and it takes a little bit more when you're monitoring the stats here. So it is on an easier difficulty setting. That's why I'm able to heal. So keep that in mind. But I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it, a little bit.
Give him today's forecast, Spiderman. 100% chance.
4K, 1440p with DLSS quality, averaging 106 FPS, 1% low at 72, max FPS of 123. Alright, so now let's turn off upscaling, and let's lower down the render resolution to 1920 by 1080p. One moment for monitor to respond here, and then after that we'll go back to 4K native. Actually 4K DLSS quality.
Guys, the water tank on the Matheson building should do the trick. We're talking 10,000.
I want to try to have the entire battle of Sandman under benchmark, that way everything's recorded here.
Should have stayed away, Spiders.
Still think we got him right where we want him? I admit I may have spoken too soon. And he's definitely getting bigger. Keep climbing! We're so close! The water tank! Spider-Man?
I just wanted to live normal, like everyone else.
This isn't the way, Marco.
For a guy like me, there is no other way.
This is getting out of hand. Pete, what happened? I ended up outside. Just keep going up and I'll meet you at the roof. That water tank's our only shot. Only way is up.
Now where am I going?
All this destruction from one guy. Where are you, Pete?
Get back.
Stay inside! Guess he's busy. It's gonna be a long day if we don't get that water tank. Keep it moving, Miles.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder to see at this lower resolution because all the afterburners take up the whole screen.
You can still have one!
It's too late now.
Oh, man! Why couldn't Marco just make sandcastles instead? Come on, everything okay? Almost Pete.
I know. You're on every channel. I'm heading downtown to help coordinate resources and supplies. Is Genki covering for you at school?
It looks like 1080p native, averaging 124 FPS, 1% low at 92,
But New York needs you right
and
now.
max FPS 153. Yeah, it's so hard to see with the 7 afterburner so large. So let's go back to 4K and we'll enable DLSS quality mode, and then we'll just see how that runs a little bit, and then we'll do frame generation, which is I think how you should probably run it on the 1590 personally.
Ever.
Reset the afterburner.
Be careful.
So it looks like with DLSS quality mode 4K, it seems to be around like between 60 and 79 FPS depending on the scene. It kind of varies. But then with frame generation, it gets you above 100 FPS, which is more ideal, I would say. But ideally, I don't like to use frame generation, but I think for this title, because of how heavy it is, or possibly how well not optimized it is, with the ray tracing features, it just requires more GPU technology to run the game better.
I don't care.
Well, look at it, even though DLSS squads, we're hitting 1% lows at 36, so
Get into any college I wanted. Or
it's very heavy to run, like I said.
Right.
Brainstorm later, Miles. Focus.
I'll reset the aperture one more time here. Yeah, it just can't keep up either at 4K DLSS quality. You would have to just turn down the ray tracing features, I would assume, to run it better.
How's it going, Spider-Man? Almost there. The water tank's out.
Alright, so let's go back to enabled frame generation, and then we'll just leave it there for the rest of the video, because I think we're almost done beating him, so go ahead and turn on frame generation. Apply that setting. Reset the aspect ratio. I would say that's how you want to play it on the 5090, unfortunately. You need to use all the upscaling and AI tech to run this game, apparently, with all the ray tracing features enabled at their highest preset.
Did we do it? Nope. Break out the new toys!
The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing!
The web wings? They're flying!
But we're not out of this yet. Marco's at Pier 4 Beach.
What happens if he gets all that sand?
Think he just did. Gonna need you ASAP, Miles.
Yeah, I see him all right. I'm right behind you.
Miles? Miles! What did I just get myself into? You gotta calm down, Marco! Innocent people are in danger!
You care about them, but not me. They wouldn't listen to Marco. They can't ignore Sandman.
I want to finish him off already.
Miles, one and only. Any ideas?
Yeah. Class is back in session.
Class?
Marco's storm is generating a lot of electricity! What happens to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage?
Hold you right. Like when I stopped the mini.
A+. You absorb enough energy. I'll shoot it right at him.
You want me to get hit by lightning?
Can you handle it?
There's only one way to find out. How exactly are you gonna redirect the lightning bolt?
Like you said, gotta break out the toys.
Stay down.
Yeah, even at those heavier scenes, it gets down to 38 FPS, 1% low, so even with all the AI tech, such a heavy title.
Now or never, Spider-Man. Time to move.
Why won't you just give up?
Because we promised to protect this city.
It should be just about done, I think. I noticed that the health bar sometimes gets reset on these bosses in between scenes. It kind of annoys me, but it should be just about done, I think.
We good?
Now or never. Alright guys, well that gives you a good look at Spider-Man 2 introduction. If you did enjoy the video, do give this video a like. If you want to see more content like this, more RTX 5090 gaming benchmarks, level my Ryzen 9 950X 3D CPU, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, appreciate all the support. And again, that brings you Spider-Man 2 on PC. And let me know if you want to see more content of Spider-Man 2, and we'll try to record some more footage soon enough.
Marco, it's gonna be okay.
And again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys for more video benchmarks soon enough.
For a long time.
Peace out, thanks for watching guys.
If you need help, all you
Later.
have to do is ask.